Well, I've had a little over 25 years in the Methodist Church, and 15 years prior to that, I was an ordained minister in the Assemblies of God. And in 40 years, you have so many rewards, you can't really begin to name all of them. But a few high points would be the baptisms I've done, and weddings and confirmations and things that way that mark milestones in our parishioners' lives. And when you see some of these people 20, 25 years later that you've done their wedding, it really makes you feel good, especially if they're still together. Well, I was able to baptize all three of my own children. That's a big privilege for any minister. And done a lot of weddings for family and friends. And my wife and I were married 25 years when I was serving in Malvern. And our first wedding was very small, just the two of us and a justice of the peace. And she'd always regretted that we didn't have a big wedding. So while at Malvern there, we celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary by having a big wedding. Had family come, had a best man, a groomsman, a bridesmaids, matron of honor, and the church was really excited about it as much as we were, and they participated. I never will forget that. That was something I'll always remember. When I was serving in Saline County at Sardis United Methodist Church, we had a man there that was very big in masonry. He had spent his life there, and he got to talking to me about masonry, and it got me interested in it, and I became a mason while serving actually at Malvern. But when I moved to Saline County to the Sardis Methodist Church, several of the men there, and we'd go to our Masonic meetings together, and we were brothers in a fraternity as well as brothers in the church. Did a lot of real interesting things together, and I was able to see them grow in the Lord, and they were able to see me grow in masonry, and had a real good time doing that. Most people know for many, many years I have performed around the country as a humorist. And now that I'm retiring, I'll have more time to do a lot more bookings. I enjoy that. It's always fun traveling places, and I've had to limit how much I could do because most events are on a Saturday night, and when you have to get back and be fresh in the pulpit Sunday morning, you have turned down a lot of opportunities, but I plan on pursuing that and doing a lot more of that in the future. Well, I've loved it, and I look forward to spending more time now with my grandchildren and traveling with my wife.